I'm Locke Wilford. Buying the right pre-owned vehicle is easy at Dublin Auto Outlet. Power or style, all are affordable. Dublin Auto Outlet, downtown across from the new Dairy Queen.
Hi, welcome to Dublin Today. I'm Stacy Brooks here downtown Dublin by Centennial Plaza, where they are getting ready to kick off some very exciting events. It is New Year's Eve. We're going to have the Shamrock Drop. They're going to be showing a special presentation at Martin Movie House of Star Wars. They're going to have some great singing out by a coffee shop. They're also going to have a DJ, got some rides going on. So it's definitely going to be a great night here. Of course, getting ready to ring in the new year, and I could not be more excited than to be able to bring it to you guys. So stay tuned, look forward to some exciting events, and can't wait to share it all with you. Good evening. It is definitely a great day in Dublin today. Of course, it's New Year's Eve, and we are excited to bring you some of the festivities going on downtown. Now, I'm joined here over at Theater Dublin by a very important person. Actually, couldn't have the Shamrock Drop that we're looking forward to later without him. This is Mr. Lee Radney. Now, Lee, I want you to tell our viewers a little bit about what it is that you do and just how much work went into creating the Shamrock for the Shamrock Drop.
Okay. My name is Lee Radney. As you said, I'm a mechatronics instructor at Oconee Fall Technical College. The Shamrock that's dropped is actually a collaboration of 3 different groups at our college. Welding, which built the initial frame. Our machine tool group, which is run by David Hall, which does all the shaping and all the cutouts and everything for the Shamrock. And also electronics, which is now mechatronics, so that's the name change. But we do all the lighting, so all the brains and everything that go into the lighting and the flashing of the Shamrock is done by our class.
So now tell me, did someone approach you guys? Was this a project you had, or were you approached by the city or maybe downtown Dublin to actually build the Shamrock?
That's correct. We were approached, and I'm hoping I'm quoting right. If not, they'll set me straight. But Janet Smith, one of our employees, and Mayor Best's wife are friends, and they kind of collaborated on this and brought it to us and asked us, could it be done? And we said, yes, absolutely. We got the resources, we got the talent, just need the materials.
So now, how long ago, how many years has it been since the very first Shamrock Drop?
This is our 4th year, started with 2015, so obviously the 5, 6, 7, and 8, so this is the 4th time. And what we love about this project is it does renew itself. It allows our students to get into it every year, basically, because something has to be, modified with the Shamrock. So it's a good thing because, we want our students to see real-world applications, and this is a perfect example.
So it's not like you guys just built this and, oh, it's available for, from now until 20 or 30 years. The students each year actually get to go in and do a little work so they have a part in it.
That's right. And, of course, obviously with the date being down there, that number has to be changed each year. And each year we also find a way to modify the programming in the Shamrock a little bit. We learn a few lessons from the previous year before. This year we also replaced the batteries. The Shamrock, because of the nature of the drop and having to run power to it, is actually battery operated. So we keep batteries fresh in it and charge those up and get them ready for the drop.
So now from start to completion, how long do you think, of course, when you said they came to you with the idea, about how long did it take you guys once the concept was given to actually build the Shamrock?
Right. Well, Mr. Hall's group actually drew out the CAD drawings that go into it. Welding, put the frame on, so all that had to be built. So we're talking literally hundreds of man hours that went into this. And there's about 1,100 LEDs on this thing, and every one of those were placed in by hand along with the program. And so it's probably, I wish we had went back and actually counted the hours, but I would say easily it goes into the several hundred hours of work of all the different students that do that.
And then, so then each year they come back, and I love the fact you said you change it a little bit so that there's a little something different each year. So if you saw it the first year, then it changes a little bit from year to year. Now, do you think that it's going to keep changing? Do you have it made specifically for that way? Are there some new things coming even in the future that will be a little different?
There's always options to upgrade it. That's the beauty of it. I mean, it's existed pretty much in the same form since the first one, but a little bit of modification with the programming each time. The very first time, it just kind of flashed both sides. Now it flashes between the two sides. So there's always little ways you can tweak it and play with it each time. And of course, could even do a major upgrade somewhere down the line. Who knows?
So now, when it is time for it to drop, of course, and we know it goes off without a hitch each year. So, what do you think was most exciting doing the project for you? Was there a time that was kind of a highlight? Because it's a big deal for Dublin. It's not like you just decided, oh, we're going to build this Shamrock. It just takes just a few hours. This was a pretty major ordeal, and even putting it up. Does it take a good many man hours to get it up?
Yeah, from what I understand, I have not been present until after everything got done, but they have to crane it up. This thing is pretty heavy. It's made out of 1/4-inch steel. Wow. So it does take quite a bit of effort to get it up. And it did actually have to, the first couple of years, do some on-the-fly repairs while it was up there. But probably the most exciting part, aside from the students being involved, which is something we really enjoy, is actually see it come down the first time. And that was, we all held our breath that very first time, hoping everything went well, and it did.
Yeah, so that I think is pretty amazing. Well, I can't wait to see it tonight, to see how you guys might have tweaked the programming even a little bit more. And there are lots of activities going on here downtown tonight, not just the Shamrock Drop. Of course, Martin Movie House showing Star Wars tonight. We've got some rides outside. We're going to have some great singing. There's going to be a DJ. So lots of activities. I am excited to bring it all to you for those of our viewers who may not have been able to be here, or those who just want to reminisce back. So I appreciate you coming out. It is a little cold tonight and a little dreary, so I appreciate you coming out and really explaining to us all about the Shamrock. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back. Thanks again for joining us for Dublin today. I've got Sam Wells here. Now, Sam, it is definitely not her first time in front of our camera. We welcome you back. Thank you. Sam is definitely becoming the face of downtown. She and Liz and the others are working very diligently to bring some revitalization, to bring some great events. Lots of great events coming to downtown that we're super excited about. So, Sam, tell me a little bit about what's going to be going on at the theater tonight, and maybe even what's going to be going on outside.
Yeah, so tonight we've got Star Wars Last Jedi playing at 8. Tickets are $8, and that's going to go till about 10:10. And then outside, we're going to have Shamrock Drop going on downtown. We're going to have live music at my coffee shop. We're going to have a DJ out there once the movie gets over, and then we're going to have some prizes, giveaways, and we've got a awesome ride from Jump About going on. And then at midnight, we're going to count down and watch the Shamrock Drop on the Fred Roberts Hotel.
That sounds awesome. And now there's some new things. We just heard, of course, they've always add and modify a little bit to the Shamrock Drop. The ride is new, I believe, out front. So they're really trying to bring more entertainment. We've got a DJ, as you said, we've got some singing going outside. Excited to hear that. And also want to remind our folks that there's going to be some other movies coming. Can you tell us about maybe not necessarily the dates, but the different movies that you guys might be having coming soon here?
Yeah, so soon we're going to be having Jumanji playing, the newest one. We're very excited about that, and we also have Pitch Perfect 3 coming. So a lot of good movies coming, and we're very excited.
And then, of course, I noticed at Valentine's Day, you're having a special event, Valentine's Day.
Yes, we are. We're going to be playing The Notebook. We're going to be playing How to Be Single. If you're a single girl and don't have a date, that's okay. We're going to be playing that a late showing, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Definitely a lot of things going on here at Martin Theater. Now, tell our viewers who may not know one of the reasons we're so excited. Tell us again about this super screen and sound system we have.
Oh my gosh, it is one of the best I've ever heard. It's a 40-foot screen. It's the largest seamless screen in the state of Georgia. It's electric, and then the sound is 7.1 digital Dolby surround sound, so it's the real deal. So we're super excited to have that here in downtown Dublin, in the heart of downtown.
Awesome. I know I was here on opening night. The screen is worth a visit. I'm telling you guys, you've got to come out. Not to mention, it's just nostalgic. It kind of has the old theater feel, lots of black and white photos posted. So encourage our folks, get out, come downtown. Lots of great things coming to downtown. Appreciate Sam and all that she does. She stays busy all the time. And if you'll check out their social media page, she's great about doing updates there. So she made her debut as the Flash not long ago. So many of our viewers remember her from that. But appreciate you taking just a few minutes, and I am so excited to see what else we're going to have happen tonight.
Thank you.
Portions of this program are brought to you in part by Dale Nifong, your State Farm insurance agent, located just off Hillcrest at 103 Darsa Drive in Dublin. Call for a quote today.
Welcome back. Thanks again for joining us for Dublin Today. Stacey Brooks here in the lobby of the Fred Roberts Hotel as the crowds are really beginning to form outside. Grabbed a couple of Public Works folks that I saw going upstairs earlier working on the Shamrock that's going to drop at midnight. So I've got Marcus here and Chris. Now, Marcus, tell us exactly what you guys have to do to prepare for the Shamrock drop. I know we talked earlier with some of the people who actually created it over from Oconee Fall Line, and it's not just an easy project. It does take some time. Can you kind of walk us through what exactly you guys have to do?
As in lowering the Shamrock and or in just lowering it, basically the Shamrock is it's battery operated, remote control, so that when you switch it on and when you raise it up, you can turn the lights on, and then as you start counting down, you turn the winch on and lower it down, and then at the bottom you'll turn on the 2018 sign.
Okay, so it does look kind of heavy. I understand it's made some of steel. Is it quite an ordeal to actually get it put up here?
It is. It requires a boom truck or a crane and several folks to get it put up, molded up on top.
So I know that we're all anxiously awaiting midnight. It's pretty cold outside, but the crowds are still coming. Got lots of activities going on outside. Even some people venturing riding some rides out there. I know they've got to be freezing, but they're having a blast. But so looking back over 2017, before I let you go, can you share maybe your most memorable moment of 2017? No pressure. Do you have a favorite? Or maybe something that just stands out, or maybe you have a resolution or a commitment you're going to make for 2018?
No, I don't really have any.
You know, sometimes I find that it's better not to make resolutions, but to make commitments, because resolutions tend to get broken, and it's pretty popular right now. People, especially among our generation, where they're actually choosing a word for the year that they want to concentrate and believe on. So, any last remarks you might have? Any commitments you're going to make? I know that you're freezing cold. I pulled you from outside. I appreciate you taking a minute with me. Anything else you can tell us about the Shamrock other than now when it goes down at midnight, what will you guys actually do tonight, or will you come back later and move it?
We'll come back later and remove it. We had to get a boom truck and take it down.
Take it down. So quite an ordeal, and you guys are here watching to make sure everything goes off without a hitch, right?
Right.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys, appreciate what you're doing, and we're definitely looking forward to seeing that Shamrock drop in just a few short hours. We are still having a blast here at the Shamrock Drop. Lots of activities going on, some great singing outside, getting ready for a DJ to start as well. Got lots of families outside participating. I've got Sean and Cynthia here with us. Are you guys having fun so far?
We're having a good time.
Awesome. Now, Sean, looking back over 2017, do you have maybe a memory or something that stands out to you as your most memorable moment of 2017?
Well, it'd probably have to be just raising my daughter. You know, me and my wife, and her turning 3. It would be
That's a big year.
It is.
Yes, a big year. Lots of firsts when they turn 3,
Yeah.
and lots of talking usually. She's being a very good sport sitting here today. Now, Cynthia, are you having fun too? You think so?
I think so.
You are?
You are.
So are you looking forward to seeing the lights at the end?
Yeah.
She says she's looking forward to getting back outside the most. So I hope you guys have a great time. It was great talking with you. Now, do you have maybe a New Year's resolution or commitment that you're working on for 2018?
Probably easy for me to say. It'd probably just be, being a better dad, being a good dad. And
Family.
Family
I saw
first.
you. Yes, I saw you outside with your family. Can tell that you love your family very much. Beautiful daughter. Your wife was a little camera shy, but I'm glad you guys are having a blast. And thank you for taking just a minute with us.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome back to Dublin Today. Stacey Brooks here, still talking and meeting some great folks that are out enjoying the festivities for New Year's Eve. Now, this is Elizabeth. Elizabeth, could you tell our viewers maybe your most memorable moment of 2017?
My most memorable moment would probably be Christmas Day. We had a really good Christmas this year with all my brothers and sisters and parents. It really brings us together.
So you like holidays then?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so tell me, do you have some commitments or a resolution or some things that, maybe some goals you have for 2018? Could you share a couple of those with us?
Yes, ma'am. I want to keep my grades up in school. That's always like a big thing for me. And I'd like to get closer with my brothers and sisters. My two sisters are in college, so sometimes there's long distances when we don't talk, and so I'd like to change that.
Awesome. So family, all about family for the new year. Well, those are amazing commitments, and I know that you can succeed with anything you put your mind to. Tell us where you go to school at.
East Lawrence High School.
All right, what grade are you in?
I'm a freshman. I'm in 9th grade.
Awesome. I'm pretty fond of Elizabeth myself, so I love hearing all about family and how important family is, because family is very important to us. So I hope you have a great new year, work hard on those grades, and get closer to your sisters this year. Welcome back. Continuing now, having a blast meeting some new folks here. And of course, I saw Sonia. Her face was very familiar. That's because I'm in the post office more than I need to be, probably. So, Sonia, thank you for taking just a minute. Are you enjoying everything going on tonight so far?
Yes, this is my first time. I didn't know they had this stuff in Dublin, to be honest. I was gone for such a long time, but it's pretty nice. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
And they are doing a lot to revitalize downtown and activities going on. So they're doing a great job. The Development Authority, I think, especially. So, Sonia, can you tell us maybe what you think you'll remember the most about 2017?
Trump won the presidential election.
You're going to remember that more than anything.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
It is.
yeah.
That is a pretty big one. And I'm surprised I haven't heard that already. I think some people may just be afraid to say that. Okay. But yes, I think that is, it's going to go down in history, whether you support him or don't support him.
Yeah.
It was very memorable.
Yes, yes.
Now, moving forward, what are some things that you think are important going into 2018 for you?
For me, basically, I don't make any New Year's resolutions. I'm just going to take it one day at a time and enjoy life, because life is too short.
It sure is. And so we're always hearing about tragedies. I always hate to hear about tragedies here. So I think that's a great commitment. Just live life daily, enjoy life to the fullest. And so I hope that you have a great new year. I hope you enjoy the rest of the festivities. We can still hear music going on outside. Have DJ coming up. You can get out there and enjoy the DJ. And then, of course, the Shamrock drop. So we're looking forward to that.
Yes, I am too. I'm looking forward to it. First time.
First time. So I hope it won't be your last time. And it does keep growing. They keep adding things to the events. I really appreciate what they're doing. Well, thank you for
Come out
taking.
and support it.
That's right. Support local activities, local business. Got some businesses open. You can get hot coffee. So thank you for taking just a few minutes with us, Sonia.
My coffee shop, good coffee shop. Love it.
Are you looking for an exciting and positive employment opportunity with a great company? Dublin-Lawrence County Development Authority encourages applicants for customer service representatives to apply online for a prospective new company interested in locating in Dublin. Applicants are candidates for 300 jobs contingent on Lawrence and surrounding counties' ability to provide a pool of applicants showing we have the manpower to handle these jobs. It's important we show prospective employees for these jobs. Complete your career interest survey by logging on to dlcda.com. Look under other news for your application. Share this link and information with your friends, family, and connections throughout Middle Georgia. And thanks in advance from Dublin-Lawrence County Development Authority.
Still enjoying our continuing coverage from here at the Shamrock Drop. Of course, so many different things going on. Managed to grab Casey Maddox. He's been performing. Yeah, performing for us outside here in the cold. It's been awesome. Now, Casey, is it your first time with us here? So we welcome you back.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
And great singing, great entertaining. Now, tell our viewers a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was born and raised here. Business owner. My mom's one of the city marshals here, so pretty well rooted. Always enjoyed this town, and every time I leave, I end up coming back. So it's always you can always go somewhere, but this is home. You know what I mean? This is where you spread your roots.
And Dublin is definitely growing. You can tell.
Yes, it's Dublin every day.
Yes. It's Dublin every day. So, and downtown, they're doing a great job on trying to bring new things here.
Most definitely. Richard, Rob, there's some great fellas, like real close friends of mine, and what they're doing, especially on company, they're expanding. Rob's expanded so much from the past, 2008, 2010, whenever he opened up. They are just doing spectacular. Not only that, the Downtown Visit Dublin, all those people there, they're doing amazing, great work. Dub Jam was a great thing this year with Comeback Alice and everything. I can't believe they got them guys here.
So we've seen a lot of great things, of course, even over this year, Martin Movie House reopening with the huge screen, one of the largest in the state of Georgia. And of course, they're bringing in new venues. We've seen, like Building 429, the other people who are going to be coming in for this year. Now, have you always been musically inclined?
I don't think anyone's ever musically inclined until they work hard and practice at it. I say that if I could do it, then literally anyone could do it. I promise you. All it is just dedication and how much you really want to do something.
I agree. So, did you play any instruments as a youngster, or was it something you picked up maybe in your teen years or later?
Well, my stepfather was a really good guitarist, and how it actually all came about was he was learning Running with the Devil on guitar, and then the bass line to it was really simple, and he said, "Come here, boy, let me show you how to play this bass part." So that was actually my first little jam session at 12.
Awesome. And then that was it, right? That was
all it took. I fell in love with it ever since.
So, and I know you've been here before performing, and but Dublin is Dublin where you're calling home now, but you do different performances.
Yes, ma'am. Very much. I like to travel around and still hit my little areas. One of my main things I like to do is I like to play on the side of the street for nothing really. You know what I mean? Just play just to play. I think that's one of the most rawest form of I don't know if artistry is a word. Of being an artist is the most rawest way to perform.
So you just love it. So you are doing what you love. Now, is there any one thing that really sticks out to you or a favorite memory that you have from 2017?
Actually, the Moose Lodge here in Dublin, they allowed me to do a benefit for one of my really good friends, Mallory Lyson, who she had cancer, and then she ended up beating it, and then it ended up reflaming again. And they allowed us to actually use the place for free. Southern Barbecue down here, they donated so much barbecue. Richard up here paid for the sound guy, and we ended up all together raising, I think, around $2,500 for Mallory and her doctor bills. And to me, that was just spectacular. Like, it was just the way everyone came together just to help her, because she's really an awesome person.
And you know, I say it all the time that the people of Dublin, Lawrence County, they really come together when there's a time of need, and they're working really hard to get more events here downtown. So we always encourage our viewers just to stay informed. Look on social media, look on on the website, and there's just lots of activities going on. Now, do you have any goals or things you want to achieve, or New Year's resolution or commitment you're working on to in 2018?
To make it through 2018. I think that's my commitment. I'm happy I made it through 2017. Actually, I just had a baby this year, so.
Wow, well, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I just had a baby this year, so actually getting him, prepared to take on life is pretty much my goal from here on out.
So would you say also that perspectives change once you have a baby? Things change.
Most definitely. Being able to go out and do these shows and everything, it's all fun, but after a little while, you just have to sit back and go, what's best for the kid. You know what I mean? So sometimes you gotta put aside what you would do and do what you need to do.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on becoming a dad this year, and we hope that 2018 brings you much success, and we just appreciate you taking a few minutes out with us.
Thank you very much.
Continuing our coverage of downtown Dublin, the time keeps drawing nearer. We hear some great music outside, got a DJ getting ready to start up, and got a special guest with us. You're not a stranger to TV 35. Vince, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey everybody, I'm Vince Tanner with the band Sunbelt Revolution, and we play down in Dublin quite a bit, so yeah.
So you kind of consider Dublin your home too, huh?
Oh yeah. Dublin's good to us. We got a lot of fans down here, a lot of friends, a lot of people that support us, and we try to support a lot of stuff in Lawrence County and Dublin area. So
have you been able to notice as well how much that the Development Authority is really trying to bring new events and exciting things here, adding even more each year to the Shamrock Drop even? Or have you noticed that, and have you seen an increased amount of activity maybe going on? We see that a lot here in downtown.
Oh yeah. I actually don't live in Lawrence County, but I've noticed surrounding counties don't have as much stuff coming about as you do here in Lawrence County and Dublin, and just really like a lot of people in other places are talking about it, so they're wanting to come out and do stuff, and you got events coming about in the summertime, and I try to come out and help promote that stuff.
Now, as a musician, do you have maybe either personal or work-related or even, national newsworthy? Do you have something that sticks out to you in 2017 that's very memorable, or maybe one of your favorite memories from 2017?
Yeah, we actually played an event down at Stubbs Park, the Dub Jam, and it's the thing they've got going on every year, and we're looking forward to playing at it again this year. They actually do another event in March called Shamrock, and it's going to come about this year again. They're changing up a little bit, but yeah, I mean we look forward to playing stuff like that. But the Dub Jam was it was a good time. Had a lot of groups from around the state come in and play.
So they're definitely working hard to get new events here, and we always want to encourage our viewers to attend and support all the events that they are having here, because in order to continue bringing events, they need support for the ones they're having. So we always encourage our viewers to make sure you get out. There's a lot going on in Dublin, Lawrence County. Now, Vince, do you have maybe some goals or a resolution or anything that you're going to work specifically toward in 2018? People kind of tend to not like the word resolution these days. They feel like resolutions are just made to be broken. But do you have anything maybe going into 2018 that's maybe a goal?
I guess from a musical aspect of it, we're an original, like a Southern alternative rock group, and we like promoting local events and stuff here. And we've put out 3 albums. We're looking to get another album in the works this year, and hopefully play some of that music at the event in the spring and at Dub Jam in the summertime. So I guess you could call that, part of it, yeah.
So growing that in your music. Now, tell us about some of the other members of your group.
Bo Norwood, he's our guitarist. Eric Powell, he's our bass player, and Chris Lewis, he's our lead singer. And Eric actually plays in different groups, and he's played with other musicians here in the Dublin area. So we know a lot of the musicians around here, and there's a couple guys around this that do good, and they go out and play different events and stuff. And we try to promote, help them and support them too. So.
Well, it's definitely been a great event tonight. I have really enjoyed seeing there's some really big crowds forming outside. Everybody's getting excited. I've even seen a good many over there riding. They've got a ride over there that looks pretty fast. It's cold, but people are all bundled up and enjoying some coffee. So it's definitely been a great night, and I appreciate you taking just a few minutes with us.
Thank you. And I would like to recommend next year we need to get some fire barrels outside, like a lot of them. So.
Some fire pits outside. So it is kind of cold. The rain seems to have moved away at least. So, but it is cold. But I kind of tend to think that the cold weather, it kind of puts me more in a holiday celebrating spirit. If it's 80 degrees, it's really kind of hard to celebrate Christmas and New Year. So maybe not quite as cold, but definitely some fire pits would help, huh?
Oh yeah, sure would. So.
All right. Well, we'll have some more coverage. We'll be back after this brief commercial break.
We treat patients from general cardiology to interventional cardiology. I implant pacemakers, defibrillators, I do catheterization, stenting, I do every aspect of cardiology, including nuclear cardiology, but we're available. Most of the time you don't really need a referral. Most of the time you can call and we can usually work you in and see you and do the appropriate treatment. I have patients that come in and I frankly talk them out of any testing. I say, why would you want to waste $2,000 to $3,000 worth of tests when the yields are going to be nil to none, and it's very unlikely you have what you think you have. And that's just being a professional, and I think most physicians should be professional, and that's essentially how I always gear my way of practicing. I don't have a mission statement, but my statement is go through life and touch people positively and make a difference in somebody else's life. And that's how I practice, and that's how I live.
Stacey Brooks again. Thank you guys for joining us for Dublin today. Still a lot of activities going on, lots of fun rides, great music. People are just out enjoying themselves. Of course, the time is ticking down. It is getting closer and closer to seeing that Shamrock drop. I have talked to many people tonight, and it seems to be the tone for the new year is just enjoying time together. We hear the word family repeated quite often, so just a great time to be had. Don't forget, all the activities that they are bringing here to downtown Dublin are for you, our people of Dublin, Lawrence County. So get out and support these businesses, our development authority. They are working diligently. Lots of great activities coming up at Martin Theater. Make sure to check their Facebook page and their website. And of course, tune into TV 35 as we'll be relaying all those to you as well. It's almost that time. It's nearly the stroke of midnight where we will be welcoming in 2018 with the Shamrock Drop.
Dublin, Georgia, New Year! Welcome to 2018!
Well, it has definitely been a great day in Dublin today. As you can see behind us, the Shamrock has dropped. We are now welcoming in 2018. From myself and all of us here at TV 35, we hope you have a very happy new year and look forward to a great year coming in 2018 with you guys. Until next time, it's been a great day in Dublin today.
Nothing quite like a delicious meal with friends and family. That's why the newest and most exciting restaurant is now open in downtown Dublin, the Local Yokel Cafe. We specialize in serving breakfast, brunch, and lunch all day, 7 days a week to ensure each meal is a great one. Whether you're having our huge portions of eggs Benedict, omelets, or waffles in the morning, or our giant hamburger steak platter or jaw-dropping turkey avocado wrap for lunch, we are ready to please you. Breakfast, brunch, and lunch, it's what we do. The Local Yokel Cafe in downtown Dublin and next to Georgia Military College.